Most people don't have a money problem. They have a discipline problem that shows up as a money problem. The impulsive purchase at midnight, the savings you skipped just this once, the subscription you forgot to cancel. Individually, harmless. Together, they're keeping you broke. Two people, same salary, same city, same starting point. 15 years later, one is financially free, one is still living paycheck to paycheck. The difference was never the income. It was the discipline around the income. Today we go inside the psychology of financial self-discipline, why it breaks down, how to rebuild it, and the exact system that changes your financial life permanently. Here is the first reason financial discipline fails, and almost nobody understands this. Willpower is a depletable resource. Every decision you make throughout the day, financial or not, draws from the same mental energy reserve. By the time you're browsing Amazon at 10 p.m., your willpower is nearly gone. This is not an accident. Every major e-commerce platform knows exactly when your willpower is depleted. They time their sales, push notifications, and one-click buying features for the precise moment your defenses are lowest. The solution is not more willpower. The solution is to automate your financial discipline so it happens whether you're motivated or not. Pay yourself first, automatically. Save first, automatically. Invest first, automatically. To build financial discipline, you need to understand what actually happens in your brain when you spend money. Every purchase triggers a dopamine spike, a brief hit of pleasure and reward. But here's what they don't tell you. Immediately after the purchase, dopamine drops below its starting point. The thing you bought brings less joy than the anticipation of buying it did. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You keep buying and keep returning to the same emotional baseline. No purchase ever permanently improves how you feel, but the debt it creates is very permanent. The defense? The 24-hour rule. Before any non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. The dopamine spike that made you want it will have faded. Your rational brain can now make the actual decision. Every financial behavior you have, good or bad, follows the same psychological loop. Bad financial habit loop. Cue, you feel stressed. Routine, you open a shopping app. Reward, brief dopamine hit, temporary relief. And the loop gets stronger every time you complete it. Good financial habit loop. Cue, end of the month. Routine, transfer a set amount to savings. Reward, watching your savings goal progress bar move forward. The same loop mechanic, just pointed in the right direction. The key to breaking bad financial habits is never to eliminate the cue or the reward. It's to replace the routine. Keep the trigger, keep the relief, change what you do in between. Your financial environment is either set up to make you rich or to keep you broke. Most people's financial environments are accidentally designed to drain them. Delete shopping apps from your phone. Remove saved credit card information from websites. Turn off sale notifications. Each of these adds 30 seconds of friction between you and an impulsive purchase. That 30 seconds is enough for your rational brain to re-engage. On the other side, design your environment to make good financial behavior effortless. Name your savings accounts after your goals. Put your investment app on your home screen. Make your net worth tracker the first thing you see every morning. What you measure improves. What you see daily stays top of mind. What stays top of mind guides behavior. Make your financial goals impossible to ignore. This is the single most important financial discipline habit you can build, and most people do it completely backwards. Most people's financial equation looks like this. Income minus expenses minus lifestyle equals savings. Whatever's left, if anything, gets saved, and there's almost never anything left. The correct equation: income minus savings minus investments equals what you get to spend. Not the other way around. Pay your future self first, before the bills, before the food, before everything. Automate it, so it never requires a decision. If you start paying yourself first at 25, investing just $200 a month, by 65, you have over $1.2 million. Start at 35, you have $400,000. 10 years of discipline versus 10 years of spending first. The difference is $800,000. Here is the deepest level of financial discipline, and it has nothing to do with budgets or spreadsheets. Your financial behaviors are a direct reflection of your financial identity. Who you believe yourself to be around money determines every financial decision you make. If you believe, "I'm terrible with money," your brain finds evidence to confirm it. Every slip becomes proof. Every good decision gets dismissed as luck. The identity creates the behavior, and the behavior confirms the identity. The shift is not "I'm trying to save money," it's "I am someone who pays themselves first." Not "I'm trying to budget," it's "I am someone who knows exactly where my money goes." Every financial action that aligns with this identity casts a vote for who you're becoming. The ability to delay gratification is the single greatest predictor of long-term financial success. And the good news? It's a muscle. You can train it. Every dollar you spend now is not just that dollar. It's every dollar that dollar could have become. A $500 impulse purchase today, invested at average market returns, is $5,000 in 20 years. That is the real price of every impulsive financial decision. Train your delayed gratification muscle with small exercises. See something you want, wait 1 day, then 3, then a week. Each time you wait, you strengthen the neural pathway for delayed reward. Each time you give in immediately, you weaken it. The most powerful delayed gratification tool is making your future self real. Research shows people treat their future self like a stranger. Make them vivid. Make them present. What does your 55-year-old self need you to choose right now? Now let's talk about a practical framework, not a complicated budget. A simple psychological framework for where your money goes. 50% for needs, rent, food, utilities, transportation, the non-negotiables, the fixed costs of being alive. If this number is above 50%, you have a cost of living problem that discipline alone cannot fix. You need either more income or lower fixed costs. 30% for wants, dining out, entertainment, shopping, travel, the things that make life enjoyable. This is where most financial discipline is required, and where most people overspend without realizing. 20% for savings and investments, emergency fund, retirement contributions, extra debt payments, long-term investments. This 20%, consistently applied, is the entire difference between financial freedom and a lifetime of financial stress. The discipline is in setting it up, not in maintaining it. Automate all 3 categories the moment your paycheck arrives. The 20% goes to savings before you see it. The 50% covers your bills automatically. The 30% is what remains, guilt-free to spend as you choose. You will have financial setbacks, unexpected expenses, emergencies, months where everything goes wrong. This is guaranteed. How you respond is everything. The wrong response, the one most people have, is to treat a setback as proof that the system doesn't work. One emergency becomes an excuse to abandon all financial discipline. The budget dies, the savings stop, the spending restarts. The right response: treat the emergency fund as exactly what it is, a financial shock absorber. Use it. Don't feel guilty. Then make rebuilding it your next financial priority. The system worked. That's why you built it. A 3 to 6 month emergency fund is not optional. It is the foundation of all financial discipline. Without it, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. With it, every unexpected expense is just an inconvenience. Let's talk about what financial discipline actually builds, because in the short term, it barely feels like anything. Year 1, you have $10,000. Barely feels worth it. Year 5, $67,000 with compound returns. Year 10, $175,000. Year 20, $630,000. Year 30, approaching $2 million. all from $10,000 a year, all from one decision made consistently. At 55, they look at their lives. Same income for 30 years. One has options, one has obligations. One has freedom, one has fear. The entire difference, 20% of income set aside consistently. The math is simple. The discipline is the hard part. Here is the practical daily system. Simple, repeatable, 10 minutes or less. Habit 1. The Morning Money Minute. 60 seconds every morning. Check your balances, your savings progress, your net worth. What you track improves. Financial awareness is the first act of financial discipline. Habit 2. The Purchase Pause. Before any unplanned purchase, ask 3 questions. Do I need this? Did I plan for this? Will my future self thank me for this? 3 seconds, 3 questions, countless dollars saved. Habit 3. The Weekly Financial Review. Every Sunday, 10 minutes. Where did the money go this week? Did it align with my values and goals? What needs adjusting next week? Not judgment, just awareness and adjustment. Habit 4. The Monthly Net Worth Update. Once a month, calculate your net worth. Assets minus liabilities. Write it down. Track it over time. This single number, watched monthly, becomes one of the most motivating forces in your financial life. The final piece, and it changes your entire relationship with financial discipline. A budget is not a restriction. A budget is a plan for your priorities. It doesn't tell you what you can't have. It tells you what you've decided matters most. Every dollar with a purpose is a dollar working for you. Financial discipline is not the absence of freedom. It is the path to freedom. Every dollar saved is a future option purchased. Every debt paid is a chain removed. Every investment made is a future version of yourself being funded. You don't discipline your finances because you have to. You do it because you respect yourself enough to build something real. Because your future self deserves the choices your present self is creating right now. Every day, you are standing at the same fork in the road. The choices feel small. The discipline feels optional. The difference feels invisible. But compounded over years, those small daily choices build either a prison or a foundation. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle or financial freedom. And every single day, you are choosing which one. Start today. Not next month, not when you earn more. Today, with what you have, where you are, one automated savings transfer, one purchase paused, one financial decision made consciously. That is how it begins. Subscribe to Mind Mastery. Drop a comment. What is the one financial discipline habit you're starting this week? I read every single one.